if Miyu's dead, like, do I even keep playing the game? Like, what's the point, really? When you typed "rip in peace, Miyu," like, I hadn't even started the loading screen or anything yet, right? And I was just like sitting here watching somebody else on YouTube streaming, and I saw that text pop up, and I'm like, it scared the shit out of me. Like, I was like, holy shit, have I been streaming me watching somebody else on YouTube without knowing it this whole time? But yeah, you could just type in the chat whenever. I kind of forgot about that. I don't actually have to be doing anything. Jeez. Your Mew's body. Hands are clasped around her neck as if she were grasping for air. Gasping for air? Gasping for air? Grasping? It's not grasping, it's gasping? That makes a lot more sense, though. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite... Oh yeah, I saw this part already, right? She still had her helmet on at the time. What could have caused her to suffer like this? What was the cause of death? This is the device we wear on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive they were unplugged after logging out. That's it, the cords. We were supposed to plug the... Is that the murder weapon right away, the cords? She got strangled by the cords. Supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. She got those mixed up. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe it'll become a vegetable, who knows? Mommy's dead!
Hey.
This place is upsetting my stomach. Endangering our entire existence as mascot characters. Mommy milkers?
Monotaro.
Poor cubs, they lost their mommy. Is there even going to be a lot to investigate here? Like, the whole murder happened here. Right? Alright, what do you all have to say?
Like I thought.
It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miyu from the dining room window.
You thought you saw Miyu?
Yeah, I told Suichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room maybe 10 minutes ago. I looked through it. And I thought I saw Miyu.
Oh, you saw Miyu then?
I thought I must have been mistaken, so she could have been by the chapel.
You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Miyu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know?
Hey,
That's just speculation, Kokichi. Can't judge in hindsight.
my bad.
There will be enough to investigate? I hope so. Went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miyu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... Yeah, we heard... Didn't we hear it? We heard the robot guy through the wall, right?
What was that sound?
Sounded just something was struck very hard. Came outside, but... I was thinking about it after the stream that maybe hearing the robot guy talking was him outside of the game somehow. But that wouldn't have made sense because he wasn't in a place where he could log out. He was on the other side of the river. I think he was. Heard a loud noise and rushed out. Let's go outside. Oh, yeah, this is where we heard him. Oh no. What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
The dumbest part of trying to do character voices with noise-canceling headphones is I can't tell what I sound like. I'd have to like watch my own stream to really understand like, these dumb voices I'm trying to give these characters. Smoogie and R positive was his voice. We heard Kibu from the entrance hall where he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even Mew said that. I guess the kind of a good thing about Mew dying, if I have to say one positive thing, is that now reading the voice lines, there's nothing that'll happen that'll get me like banned from Twitch. Whereas some of her lines are kind of...
I see.
I don't know. Monokuma just takes on her first... Oh no.
You're right, the sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel?
Maybe someone's lying.
Lying?
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face! Oh, him.
Hey.
The murderer. The murderer himself dares to speak.
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Suichi's conversation. My conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? After that, we headed back to the chapel. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion. I'm pretty sure I pronounce Gonta like differently every time I say it too. Three of us went to the river together.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember this. Did she notice anything?
But...
No. I see you're working hard. Looks like you're starting to take this game seriously. Shut up! Loud noise. I've been wondering, what was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true, we got sidetracked. But there was no secret, right? It was just Monokuma trolling us. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
We didn't find
My
anything.
bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna get a sore throat if I keep doing that. I don't have the proper training.
Whoa.
Wow, Suichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this? That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Mew. Damn robot. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far as to stage his dramatic
That's
reaction.
wrong.
I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
Best part of Monokuma is that he tells the truth. Darn. Darn. You don't have to be so wary of me. I'm keeping an eye out in case Kato tries to bother
It's
you.
true.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kato as your partner, okay?
Hey.
But I'll help you as much as I can. So where are you going to investigate now? What is he trying to do? Why does he insist on following me? Mackie, my beloved. Mackie was working on the computer. Oh, she's busy.
Nope.
Not really. I've never used this program before either. I just thought it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well,
I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features. Other than that, there's not much. You remember the secret? Oh. That means there actually is one. So what did it say?
Ah.
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Suji. According to the text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called Neo World Program. Never heard of it.
Well,
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed, but any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in... Wait, oh, any damage to your avatar will be transferred to your body? So I wonder if you could choke out her avatar in the game, if it would hurt her. I figured it was just like the pain, right? So like the avatar could get shot, and you'd feel like the pain of the bullet, but you wouldn't actually like have a physical wound and be bleeding. But can you? Could she have just been choked out in the... She could just get choked out in the game? Did they just like all choke her out in the chapel? Alright, and everybody who was at the chapel is guilty now.
that's true.
It's what she would have wanted. I mean, probably. If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Oh.
Oh my god, it was all of them. Yeah. Jeez, they die. If you die in the game, you die in real life. What is that from? I hear that everywhere, that meme. Not meme, but that line. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
It'd be surprising if you died from a fatal injury. The more important question is, why did Miyu keep such an important detail a secret? She probably didn't tell us because people would have used it as the
Well,
like an easy way to kill someone. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist, so you can only move around using your avatar.
Boring.
She should have added warps and mounts. There's 2 buildings.
Thank you.
Killing game simulator has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. In the info and text file.
what are you
Correct.
talking about?
What do you mean? I'm not doubting you or anything, Mackie, but I'm just saying the file could have been rewritten.
But
Sword Art Online or Game Grumps. Determine that you need extensive knowledge of computers. Monotaro! Do it for mommy!
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying? Come on, please, won't you help me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now. What? You can just do that?
What are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't, Monotaro. Oh my god, I need a drink of water. I don't know why I've been so tired this whole week. I actually fell asleep for like 10 minutes today while in the middle of playing a video game. It was really weird.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy. Your mommy? You mean Mia? No, Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you.
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. What? Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging Mommy's death. How sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Who do they need to protect? Alrighty then, let's do this.
Huh?
Help us, Monotaro. You're our only hope. Want to help? And that's fine.
Thanks.
I'll do my best for Mommy's
No.
sake. Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Wah!
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Okay.
Leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice. I need to be careful about making these weird loud noises when everybody in my house is sleeping. Imagine being woken up by me going, "Wah!" I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Whoa! What is he doing to the computer?
Little computer is no match for my hands.
Yeah, his hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Wow.
All right.
Already analyzed a few things. Already?
Okay.
Consistent with the original program, doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Missed too.
Is this?
Looks like information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign that this is altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey.
Could you show it to me? When everyone logged in and out? Okay, so we all log in. This doesn't look weird at all, except for Kaito logging out early, but we already knew that happened to him, right? Wait, how long were we in this game? Jeez. So he had like over an hour just hanging out outside.
Well,
And if Miu was the last to log in, then nobody could have like not put on the headset and then like messed with her thing in real life and then logged in, right? And unless there's anybody that didn't log in at all, but it doesn't look like that.
You're right.
Hold on, I'm getting all like I'm fixated on reading the stuff in the back now. Okay, I'm done looking at the names in the back. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Log in, log out record. There's something else I noticed while analyzing the program. What I was looking at is like I was reading, okay, there's this many logins, but there's one less logout. And then yeah, I guess because Miu is technically not logged out. It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten. Yeah, she rewrote it to take the dangerous stuff about, or
Okay.
to take the dangerous stuff away, right?
Yeah.
As long as it's done by the class trial. Yes.
All right.
I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program.
that's true.
He's so helpful. Alright, Kaito, you're forgiven because you're probably not the murderer now. Gotta explain just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? Because now we know she definitely just got murdered in the game, and that's probably what happened there. But wait, when we got to the river, didn't they all say that something happened to Miu? Like, were they all in on it, and this is gonna take out like half the... I can't remember how that works, if like you help the blackened person but you weren't involved in the murder. I don't know the rules.
What?
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after
Don't
all.
screw around.
They were not all in on it. But then there could have been like 4 guilty dudes, and then there's nobody left.
Hey.
It's easy mode then.
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. Same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? What happened after you logged out?
So...
I didn't know if it was okay for you to log back in, so I went back to my room and slept. The body discovery announcement woke you? Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey!
Do you remember what condition Mew's body was in when you logged out? I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong, like whether she was dead or not? Like I said, I don't know! So I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right? I said I'm not lying.
Shuichi!
In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Never thought Mew would be killed. When I saw her avatar there not moving, I thought maybe...
You're right.
That's right, you saw that Mew's avatar in the virtual world that stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Mackie all found her avatar.
Hey!
Can you tell me more about... Oh, here we go. This is the good stuff right here. We're looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
No.
No, Mew volunteered to look around outside the chapel, so she wasn't with us. We searched, but we couldn't find anything. And right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Mew's avatar. Oh no. But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh. Because?
They weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. This helped us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Mew. Who've come into contact with Mew at the chapel. So I'm trying, like, okay, so Mia and Sumugi are good, because we were on the left in the kitchen. Kaito was on the roof. Was it all the rest of them on the right? I can't even remember now. No, Kokichi and Gonta were with us, right? Because they were looking around outside. So it's Himiko, Maki, Kibo? It was evil Suchi, the one that wakes up when I sleep.
Hey!
Gonta,
You're
are you
so
right?
dumb.
Are you still depressed? Dude, she's been dead for minutes. Are you asking if she's still depressed? What?
By the way,
I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think is the culprit?
Don't know.
Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How did this happen?
Why this happened? Why Mew was killed? Gonta not understand
How can this
anything.
be?
Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Mew. He seems all over the place right now, man. You can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey!
Don't talk
I'm
about it like that.
disappointed.
When I first met you, I thought you'd be more
Sorry.
useful.
Gonta, idiot.
Poor Gonta.
Hey,
If you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. Culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay?
Gonta do his best.
yeah.
Good attitude, Gonta. Scary face, though. That's everybody, right? At the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Mew was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Oh yeah, what? I want to look at that again. How do you actually see that? I can't even remember. Oh, truth bullets, right? Victim is the ultimate eventer. Time of death was 6:30 a.m. No injuries can be found on the victim's body. Oh, whoops. Oh, right. The time doesn't matter because she died. She died in the game for sure. I think there are still things to investigate here. Clicked on her body. I clicked on all the dudes, right? Clicked on the visor. How do you do the, Whoops. Pow! Pow! I can never remember the button that, like, highlights the stuff that you can... Wait. Where's the controls? Not that. Oh, wait. Observation mode? Scroll the mouse wheel? What? That's a... Okay. Oh, small bottle. There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before. This is yours, right, Suichi? Is it mine? I don't know.
Huh?
It's not yours, but it is from your lab. That's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right?
It's that poison. So you know about this, Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really
By the
true?
way,
Did I do it after all? Was your comment in chat spoiling the game, but I didn't even know it at the time? Did you see that label on the back of this bottle? The label. According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. It was just a prank, bro. Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's already logged in. But that goes against the idea that she was just murdered in the game.
by the way,
I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode. I don't even know what that is. Which makes the whites of your eye turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. Oh, that's everything about this poison.
No.
Dude, we're all partners. Every one of us are partners,
Anyway.
okay? Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? I don't know. That poison's a curveball. Do you know that the poison was left on that person's chair? Oh, it's his. It's Kokichi's chair. Oh, now we've investigated everything.
hey,
Are you done investigating the crime scene yet? Know who the culprit is yet? No, this might not actually be the crime scene. Injuries in the virtual world can be fatal in the real world. Meaning that there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. We're gonna
I
go back
see.
in.
Huh?
See?
I read your mind, didn't I?
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too.
Oh?
That's great, he's coming. Must really like me, huh? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming. I would be too scared to go back to the virtual world now. It's an easy way to just leave yourself open to get double murdered. Those I might be able to clear my name. Yes, everyone can come.
All right.
Wow.
So I get to be that avatar again. Did you actually like the avatar after all? I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. I'll stay here too. What? Surprised? Are you going to get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Mackie in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
See?
Deceitful? You and Kato are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Everyone's on edge. Huh? If you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm going to kick your ass into orbit.
Right already.
See Norman hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Yes. Solve the
Thank
case.
Goodness.
I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
What? I'll leave the virtual world to you, Suichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know? Who you calling useless? Let's go. Okay, we're going back in. I wanted to investigate Miu's body once more, though, to see if her eyes were red. Is it? Never mind.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue...
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right. If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
Back. High school.
Great, huh?
She's so happy. It's so weird thinking about murder with these like Animal Crossing kind of avatars. She liked it after all. We're back here.
100%.
Apparently we always arrive in this room when we log in. You said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room.
Huh?
How did I get logged out? Was I was at the rooftop. Need to investigate that area too. First, we're going to check Miu's
That's
avatar.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I should check the map before heading to the chapel. We already know about the map though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we needed to look again just to get it as a truth bullet, I guess. This is a map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all four directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in two. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. Oh, no sight or sound could pass through it, so whatever we heard in our building couldn't have been anything to do with the chapel. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel there's some secret to this. It couldn't have been, unless this map was made by Miu. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
Look at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
Huh? You're a type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at
No.
recess, aren't you? Oh no, I accidentally hit... Okay, there we go, it's spacebar. I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget, we're here for you, bro!
Indeed.
You are not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know.
I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps. Alright,
That's wrong.
investigate. Is it gonna tell me off if I try to check the roof? Yeah. Could you please
What
come
happened?
with me? I found some... Oh, you're trying to lure me away to murder me. It's right this way. You're trying to lure me over here to kill me. Toilet paper?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh? Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. It never occurred to me as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. He doesn't need to poop? Imagine that. Imagine the hours of your life you would get back. Not that it takes hours, I mean like combined.
Ah,
Wait,
but...
why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Alright, right away my guess is that somebody wrapped it around the thing to the left and tried to climb off the roof. But why? That's like my immediate thought was they tried to use, because it doesn't break, right? We know it doesn't break. so they could have used it to climb down from the roof, but like what? You could just go use the stairs. Like, it's not like there was anything bad from using the stairs. Woo! Are you all waiting for me to go across first, just in case it breaks?
Hey, so
The signboard that leads you into the river. Whoops, my hand slipped.
you know,
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck in the rocks in the river. So
But
that's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. Just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right?
Shuichi!
Huh? Is that weird though? Oh. Okay, I guess for some reason I was thinking the river went like down and then left. Yeah. Strange. Strange. Aw, that's making me have a feeling now. That's making me have a bit of a feeling. Cause look at the rocks too. The rocks like on the mansion going to the left would match up by the chapel, right? Can you somehow like loop around? Let me in! That means it could have been so many. It could have been anyone. Oops. Oh man, if you can loop around.
as I thought.
The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her.
So
What the heck did they kill her with? Why is there like a pallet there and a hammer? That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant. What? If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know?
Unfortunately.
A locked out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged. She's gonna be here forever.
Actually,
jeez.
Yeah, what is all this stuff? That's what we're gonna start investigating. Yeah, let's go! Hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. I mean, if objects can't break, then like anything could be a weapon if you just keep using it. Even if it does 1 damage. Was Miu lying? But why would she lie? Is this a phone? A cell phone? There are cell phones in this world?
No.
It's a phone, so... Can't believe there's something like this here. Perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something
Come
out.
on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
I'd never say no to a favor from my
Thank
sidekick.
you.
Thank
You
you.
know,
So what do you need me
Is
to
that
do?
all right?
You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. I'm just gonna stand here. Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
What? It's a secret lock people out phone. And that also, yeah, you can say other people's names and log them out. Yeah,
All right.
I see. Thanks to Kato's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone has been added to the truth. I wonder why somebody would log him out, unless they really just wanted him to be the suspect. I should apologize for that later. Okay, this thing. Piece of lattice? That's not lettuce, that's a wooden thing. That is a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bath. Oh, that's okay. That's definitely not what I thought it was from the look of it.
Eh?
I didn't see anything like at the chapel. Where did it come from? Then why is it here?
Yeah.
I just figured it out with my magic. You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit. I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you.
Eh?
What does this mean? I'm not positive. Sure, it must have something to do with the case. Lattice near the chapel. Alright, last but not least, Mew herself. Mew's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A locked out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, she remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the bodies disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She looks almost alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Mew's avatar. Is that everything? What's wrong, Kibo? I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case.
Yes.
You heard whispering? I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gather at the chapel and disperse to begin searching. I want to ask you something, Mew. It would seem Kokichi and Mew had made plans to meet each other.
Yes.
Meet each other? Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then,
There's two men on the rooftop. If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why did Mew volunteer to search the area around the chapel? If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. Okay, now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking it is Kokichi after all. Even I thought it wouldn't be because he's making it so obvious, but now I definitely think it's him.
Shuichi.
He went up there to meet with her.
Okay.
Kaito was there, so we logged him out with the special phone. And then I guess I had the auto thing on. Whoops. I guess he brought her up using the toilet paper rope so that she wouldn't be seen entering the building. I don't know. And then what? Pushed her off the roof? Seems like you can put stuff in your clothes here, just like the real world. I see, just like the real world. So what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world? For that, there's one more place I have to investigate, the mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. I'm positive it has something to do with the case. There should be clues there. Yeah, you're right. Everyone is counting on you,
Shuichi.
including myself. Please give the class trial everything you've seen. Okay. I as well. Mew, no! No!
Shuichi!
What was that all about?
Sorry.
I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone. And tell me first, that was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out, I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Stop it.
You know,
That wasn't interfering. Why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I want to investigate the rooftop next. It's important about the rooftop. Wasn't Mew at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Oh,
For now, let's believe. Yeah, believe in me.
it'll be okay.
He's the ultimate detective. You're gonna be like that, then do whatever you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Suichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions.
Hey now.
Yeah, don't take credit for my investigations.
I mean,
I'm gonna investigate Mew's avatar since I got interrupted
Sorry.
last time.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Person in charge of searching this area.
That's
Yeah,
true.
the area must have something to do with the case. Okay. Yes, inspect them. I can see that this building is on top of a hill. Can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that's strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Can I look around manually? It's just the same again. I want to look at the map again. Yeah, because if that map loading point is like the actual end of the world, and like that should be, basically you should flip them, right? Flip the images. I don't know. I'm sure that's going to matter eventually, but I don't know what it means for now. It's a little different than how I remember. It feels as if something was missing. But I wasn't paying close attention to the first time, so I don't remember. Wow, I really am like role-playing as the character right now, because I don't remember either. What's wrong, Yumiko?
Okay.
When murders happen in a mansion in the snow like this, they're always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow, isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints on the snow in this world. Is that something to be disappointed about? It's difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue, but Mew should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. Thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. Unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Mew ever come to the rooftop?
Hey.
What is your opinion on something? Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion? That would have been very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3-4-story building.
You're right.
But if you had toilet paper to climb,
As I thought.
it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. The only way to this rooftop is the stairs.
Hey.
What's wrong? Look at that doorknob. It's locked.
Ah.
It's a thumb turn lock, easy to lock. It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole on this side is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around? I've seen this board to prevent you from locking yourself out.
See.
Is that so? This rooftop has a lock on the door. That's important information. Mackie? There you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Mackie, why are you here?
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. You finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is
Okay.
done, right? Yes.
Shuichi.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to say goodbye to my avatar.
Then.
She likes this game. There's not even enemies to fight in this game, or like items to get and loot. You can't even level up. Let's go.
Hey.
What's wrong?
You.
You're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. Don't ever. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Was she being considerate just now? Dude, I can actually feel the effects of having tons of voice lines to read that are on my throat. Especially when I'm not used to talking very much. We should log out too. Did something happen between you and Kato? What? When you logged out a little while ago, you looked like he was in a bad mood. It's probably my fault. Nobody's dead now, right? Now that we're out.
Shuichi!
I feel lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey!
There's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you're logged in, okay?
Huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So what is it you wanted to
Is that
ask?
alright?
You planned to meet me on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that. Impressive.
Okay.
Yes. Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After, I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone else there? I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there. Nice logic. Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
It's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi!
But you shouldn't dump me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did you meet with me or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? We may never know. Alright, little bear, what do you have for us?
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. Yes.
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He's being so useful. He really wants to avenge Mommy. The person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
Oh.
Because her personality wasn't the only excitement
Got a
thing about.
minute?
So what does she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
So,
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. Okay, we knew that. Yeah.
okay.
That's true. Only the hammer was left. But why was it left? The way the program was written makes it look like she did it on purpose. Purpose? Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. What do you mean? All Mommy added were the 2 maps. The rest was already part of the
By
program.
the way,
Talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. Only the signboard.
okie dokie.
Looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Everyone's avatar is a human,
Really?
but for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter. What?
That's...
What happens when you become an object? The difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps this has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So,
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. Coordinates of the virtual world are represented on X and Y axis. So Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the Y axis.
Huh?
She created an additional wall? Huh? There were walls in all 4 directions and 2 down the Y axis.
Hey!
But you're positive there was
Okay.
only one? Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? What does that mean? Which wall was the one Mew added? Was that another lie? It's weird that Mew seems in on it too. Doing all this secret stuff. Looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows not. Oh, so she can go through it.
I see. Hey, hey!
So, are those all the things she tampered with? Oh, there's one more thing. One of you guys had a strange setting given to their avatar. Strange setting? The setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them. Whoa!
Then...
So if Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed?
Hey.
Who was it? It was Kokichi. It's me? I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out? There's a lot, thanks. Man, this case is a doozy. I don't know. I should probably tell you this, though it's not related. Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The context of the error are unknown, so I can't provide details, but something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
Well...
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. Avatar error. Monokuma, that is not how you use a chair.
Time, you know.
Last trial time.
That thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep. I'll be way more
Thank God. That means the next stream is going to be a class trial, and I don't have to ruin my throat by reading constantly. I need to read only a little bit so I can get practice. What's something I can do to practice and, like, strengthen the power of my throat?
Anyway, that's all.
Hey!
We don't have to do the class trial. It's gonna start.
You're right.
No, we can't.
So,
That's all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. You're our friend! Did you just decide we're friends? Yeah, I'll get my revenge.
so mean.
And he'll get revenge by finding the culprit among us. That's right, the culprit is someone here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag. I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes. Meeting you all has really...
Sorry.
It's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished. Flag is rising. Heard something over there.
All right.
I'll check it out all by myself.
So long. Farewell.
What did you say?
This is stupid.
Going to do his best.
Wow.
Definitely exposed the culprit list. What's so exciting about this? Yeah, I can't stop just thinking about the trial. Like, what do I don't know, man. Conflicting emotions in our heart. Yeah. Let's go. Mew, no! Can I, do I actually have to walk there? Before this starts, I don't know why I'm checking anything now. I don't know why I'm checking anything now. I'm gonna forget by next Tuesday. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna Google this. Not the answer. Lattice. I've never... Lattice. The people management platform? The only unified performance review, employee engagement, and career... What? Oh, that's what it is, like the fences. I thought it was like a skid or a pallet, or like what you would put stuff on and then drive it around with a forklift under it, like the forks would... Okay. That makes sense now. Yeah, the pallets, that's what I thought it was. I wonder why that's there. Because all of a sudden I was thinking if she couldn't touch Kokichi or he would freeze. Maybe he like had to wrap her in that thing, but I don't know if that's like, that's what I was wondering. Like I didn't know if lattice was like a thing that you could wrap somebody in, or if it's just like solid. Or maybe him and Ganta used it as a like, I don't know. I don't know. The error too, what's that? Some shenanigans went on the roof. The map is probably actually flipped, but I don't know if that would really... Why does that really matter, except for... Because the only people that could kill her would be on her side, right? So the map being flipped only matters if someone from our side killed her. I guess. Non-human objects. Oh yeah, that part too. The worst mistake I always make with this game is like I would, even when I'm playing it on my own, is I would save and exit right now probably. And then the next time I play, I would just do the class trial, but I would forget like 90% of the stuff from the investigation. I'd have to go through all this again. Ah. I don't know. It's really weird because it seems like someone went to great length to kill Miu in this world in a really weird way that it almost seems like she was in on it too with all the stuff she did to the program. Guess we'll see. I can at least get to that one screen where it lets you save before the trial. That's it, everyone. We're all here.
It's plain to see.
This is just half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we're allowed this game to continue, we must stop it somehow. But we can't stop now! We can't let the fun end!
Don't.
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one. Focus on surviving the class trial first.
I guess.
If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. It'd be just the culprit
But-
left. Maybe that's just another way to stop... I mean, yeah, that would stop the killing game if there was only one person left.
What?
It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
We don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on
You're
our side.
right.
They're beginning to believe.
Okay.
To keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. And never let that happen.
Come on, man.
Getting all tense. What?
I mean,
Did I tell you before? Don't carry the burden.
Get it?
Didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kato? What's your problem?
Really don't get it.
We're all relying on Tsuchi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
No.
I think that's the most annoying thing you can do.
Huh?
He's causing so much trouble. Let's all just go to the trial.
Shut up.
Kokichi, you are annoying.
Please don't.
Killer girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Alright, Buff Monokuma, open up. Thanks, Mack, you roll. Just suck it up, Kato. Now's not the time to be bickering with
Got
each
it.
other.
Okay. Well,
I know what you wanted to say. You don't have to
I
worry.
believe in
See,
you.
in that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi!
My other thought was that maybe Miu was messing with the game so that she could try to kill somebody while in there and get away with it, like if we never found out that she messed with stuff. But if you were gonna do that, wouldn't you kill Gonta? Because he's like ridiculously strong, but not in the Avatar world, so that's like your only chance. If you were the killer, that's your one and only chance to knock him out.
Thank you.
Wouldn't he be the one you target? I don't know. Because he's like normal strength in there. Let's go. Buff Monokuna, show us the way. Nice belly button too.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah! The 8 of us got into the elevator. Door shut behind us. Down we go. Like all those times before we descended. Look how empty it is. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really, the fear of death. We're all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. Not an execution. A test of our will to survive! Here we are.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep Father waiting. How come he got beaten up? He's all beaten up.
Why?
You're not a friend anymore? You jerks must feel pretty slick using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him. He just decided on his own that we were friends.
Bastards!
I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side, but now he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. You heard him. How confusing, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember what one of you guys is the culprit, right? Can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna lock myself in my room, maybe even set up a barricade. It's another death flag.
Anyway,
Let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face-off. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. The class trial! Oh, so, okay, so her eyes are not red, like it said the poison would do. But the poison was there. So why? Why the poison, then? She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy, after all. Why, indeed, yeah. In the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her. Look at all the people that are already gone, man. If it is Kokichi that's the killer, it's gonna be only me left on this screen. That means it can't be him. There's got to be some balance. It's got to be somebody who is on the second screen, just so that it's a little bit balanced out. That's good logic to use in the game, right? I don't know why I have 2 save files. I'm just scared of one breaking somehow. Well, I'll do all this stuff on the next stream. Yeah, the investigation nicely fit into one stream. Now I have to think about this all weekend, though. It's gonna be on my... Did I accidentally hit the angry button? Yeah, I did. One of the side buttons on my mouse makes my eyebrows go like that. I've never found like a good use for that function, but it does exist, and I hit it by accident sometimes with my thumb. But yeah, this is gonna be on my mind all weekend now. Wondering what happened. Oh, jeez. Okay, my gut feeling. My gut feeling. I do for some reason think that Miyu wanted to kill somebody in there. Because why would she set all that weird stuff up but not tell anyone, right? Like, you wouldn't do that if you didn't have a weird motive. I don't know. And there was that error that happened. So maybe that error messed something up too. Like maybe she had this all planned and then a random error like broke whatever she had planned. I don't know what the error could be. Maybe the damage was like switched so that she tried to kill someone and it killed herself or something weird. I don't know. Well, no, they couldn't do that because then she would be her own blackened. And how would that work? I guess we'll find out on Tuesday. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's it. Sunday will be the last GeoGuessr stream ever because that's when my 1 month ends, and it's like $5 if I want to do it again. Okay, good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. See you on Sunday. Bye.